welcome back to Inverness in the Spotlight. I'm Bill Cato, President-elect of the Old Town Association, and with me is Butch Snyder from Bath Fitter. And Butch, why don't you tell us a little bit about how long Bath Fitter's been in our community doing business?
Bath Fitter has been in business since 1984, 27 years. It was basically born out of an idea. It was two brothers who started the company, the Cotton Brothers. Their parents wanted them to redo their bathroom. Long story short, it ended up taking 5 weeks, and the parents were a little bit miffed that it took that long. So the one brother was in the swimming pools, and the other brother was a contractor. So they started thinking, how can we do this easier, faster, better, and something that we won't ever have to redo again once we do it. And then Bath Fitter concept came up, and that's how they started their business.
Okay, and the Bath Fitter concept is a very unique method of refurbishing old bath fixtures such as bathtubs and showers.
Correct.
And
we redo tubs. We do tub inlays like this right here. It's made out of acrylic. The acrylic is a non-porous material, so you clean it just like you do glass. It'll never chip, peel, fade, yellow, and has a lifetime warranty. Not only do we do tub inlays, we can also do tub to shower conversions, remove the tub, turn it into a shower for people who have mobility issues. And we also do the walls, and it's a seamless wall. Bath Fitter is the only one that has that. Seamless wall type system. Comes in different colors and 7 different patterns. So it's not just always a smooth wall. You can actually get it looks like tile, etc.
Okay. How does Bath Fitter do the injection molding? Let's say I have an old bathtub that I want to get redone by Bath Fitter. How do you do it? How does the process?
That's a good question. We get that a lot. Bath Fitter spent a lot of money on research and development, and they've come up with a few tools. This is one of them. It's a proprietary measurement tool. We actually end up taking 8 different measurements of the inside of the tub, as well as the rail on the outside. And then we take a picture of the front of the skirt on what the front looks like. We put that information into our computer, and it spits out the mold that you have. Now, when I say mold, there's over 600 different bathtubs out there.
Right.
So basically what it would do is tell us which mold to pull off the shelf. We have all the molds in Springfield, Tennessee. Once they identified the tub, they'll lay the acrylic over the top, the color that you've chosen. It will be like a smooth material over the top. They heat it up, hit it with a vacuum, and it creates an exact duplicate of your tub, so we can put a brand new one on the front, and you have a brand new tub.
And basically you take that acrylic mold, it's shipped down to the location here, you bring it out to the house, and you attach it to the tub.
And that's one of the other good things about Bath Fitter, is that usually 99% of the time it's one man, one day. We can be in and out of your house in one day. You won't have to spend 3, 4, 8 days, however long it normally takes a contractor to do it. Also, our installers who put the material in your bathing area, they actually work for Bath Fitter. We don't use subcontractors. So.
Well, that's a good thing. So in other words, your average person, they would have to worry about no more than maybe 1 day of being out of using the shower or using that particular bathtub.
Correct, and it's not just that, it's all the little things. From the time that myself or another estimator would show up to your house, people call us out to give them estimates, and if they decide to use us, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. But we love to be the last ones in the house. Let them see everyone else first, then see what Bath Fitter has to offer. Because not only are we usually less expensive, you never have to redo your bathing area again. It's a permanent solution, just not a quick fix.
Okay.
So.
Now, I understand that your materials, as you said, they're sort of like glass. Tell us a little bit about how cleaning goes with this material.
First of all, Bill, what we do is we actually manufacture all of our acrylic in Springfield, Tennessee from raw product. We don't buy our materials from overseas. We actually make our own. It's 100% virgin acrylic with an ABS backing. And what that means is when we first started, Bath Fitter wasn't able to do their seamless walls because with regular acrylic, it wasn't moldable. You tried bending it and it would snap. So Bath Fitter found out through research and development that if you put an ABS backing on the back of our acrylic, now it's moldable. That's how we're able to make the seamless walls. And ironically enough, it was able to make it clean a lot better. If you don't mind, I'd like to show you something.
Absolutely.
Real quick. This is a Sharpie permanent marker.
That's what it says. So
Sharpie permanent marker. And I'm just going to put an X on there. And the acrylic, I don't know if you can see this, but the acrylic that we're using, you can't really see it on TV. There we go. This is the
angle.
Textured bottom. All right, this is what the shower or the tub would look like. And the reason I like using the textured is because people think they want a smooth wall because it's easier to clean. That's not so. So I put that on there. We'll make sure it's dry real quick. And then I'll do a rub on it just to show this isn't a trick marker. Okay, that's not coming off. And then we'll just use a little bit of soft scrub. We'll put a little bit of that on there. And you saw how big that X was that I put on there, Bill?
yes, I did, and it's coming right out.
So realistically, you can no longer call that a Sharpie permanent marker, can you?
No, not on that material. It's
And
clean.
then as you can see, it's all nice and clean.
And that's, of course, the surface that most people would consider to be the hardest to clean.
Right, the bottom of the tub or the shower. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
Now, if I want to consider getting a new bathtub made by Bath Fitter, what would I do as a consumer to call and get somebody down to look at it? How does that work?
Okay, our office is in Ocala. We service the 8 surrounding counties. So all you need to do is call the office in Ocala. It's 352-624-8827. And what they'll do is they'll take your information, your phone number, your address, and set up an appointment to have an estimator come out there and look at your bathroom. And like I said, we really like to be the last ones out there so you can see everything else that's out there that's offered.
And if I go with you, let's say I go with you and sign a contract, how long does it generally take before my new bathtub would be in?
We order our materials on Wednesdays, and then it takes approximately 4 to 6 weeks from there.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Butch, it's been great having you on. Tell us a little bit about your product. It's new and innovative. We're looking forward to seeing your business in our community
Well, thank you.
more and more.
And I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
It's good having you on. And
All right.
ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for watching this edition of Inverness in the Spotlight. And we'd ask you to tune in next week at 7:30 Monday night for another edition of Inverness in the Spotlight.